What's up guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my very first miscellaneous favorites of the year. I've never done a miscellaneous favorites before because it just never occurred to me to include some of these things as miscellaneouses. I want to talk to you guys today about products that didn't really fit into my high-end favorites and they didn't fit into my drugstore favorites, but a lot of them are obviously favorites. They just don't fall into those categories. So I wanted to create a different miscellaneous category and I want to talk about like favorite podcasts, movies, Netflix series or whatever series that I've been loving and just kind of like talk to you guys about kind of like different things I guess that I've been loving this year or in 2019. I think I need to bring a bit of light into the situation. I need to put my glasses on. I can't see the viewfinder, but let's see. Yeah, we definitely need to bring a little bit of light. Is that too bright now, guys? I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I have to put my glasses on because I just cannot see the viewfinder because I'm blind. I want to talk to you guys about all the products that are in this bag. They're in a Zara bag. There's actually no Zara products in there, but Zara was definitely a favourite shop of mine of 2019. So I'm going to like pull things out randomly and then talk about it. The first thing I have here is a Kardashian Beauty hairspray with black seed oil. So the reason why I was loving this year was because I was curling my hair a lot, like I do always, and I have worn my hair like this, like as a half up, half down hair ponytail situation for years. Like, I mean, I think it was like, it's like my statement hair at this stage. However, I do find that throughout the day, like if wearing my hair in curls, the curls tend to go. This is great because what I do is I spray this on the length, so like down here obviously, not anywhere near the root because I did that one time and it was just a disaster. And what it does is it adds like texture to it, so it makes the curl more poofy or fluffy, or I don't know how to exactly describe it. And it kind of like not sticks the curl together. It's very, very weird. It's a texturizing spray. That's all I can say about it. So you can kind of see like this side versus the side that I haven't curled. And even if I like do that with it, it won't stay. But this like kind of gets it like to stay and like stay poofy and curly. Actually, I better do this side as well because I'm just going to have like two different sides here. So I don't know where you can purchase this. I've seen it on Amazon and stuff. It's so great at like just adding that texture to the hair and just kind of giving your hair a little bit of an oomph to it without adding like stickiness or anything like that. The only thing I will say is don't put it near your roots because it can stick the actual roots together. I just applied way too much of it one day and then went ham on my roots and it just was not a good look. So that's the first product I want to talk about. Second things I want to talk about are from a brand called Ritual. I love Ritual. They're everywhere in Ireland, everywhere, and I've seen them so many places in Europe as well. I think Spain, Portugal, I saw them. I definitely saw one in Barcelona and I saw one in Rome when I was just there. They're everywhere, but this particular one, the Ritual of Sakura is my favourite. The smell of this is divine. This is actually nearly all out. I just love it. It's so fresh and so amazing. It smells divine. So this is like my shower essentials. So this is the Sensational Foaming Shower Gel. And then I have the Magical Touch Body Cream. And then I have the Shower Lotion. And then I have a fragrance of it. It just smells amazing. I use this on special shower occasions. Does that sound weird? But you know, like when those showers where you're doing your hair, you're like scrubbing your body, everything, and you just want to smell really, 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 really good. And it's not a time for like the Reid shower gel. You want something really, really nice and expensive smelling. I use this, and then my boyfriend's always like, you smell so good, because it's literally everywhere. You can get shampoo and conditioners of it as well, but I've never used them, especially because I have extensions and stuff, so I'm just not really sure would they work in my hair. But this Ritual of Sakura, if you haven't smelt it, just go smell it. So next up is another hair product, and this is the Cactus Water Prickly Pear Seed Oil from Husk. It's a 5-in-1 leave-in spray. So I generally apply this to my hair after the shower. So it has like 5 different properties in one, and it conditions and hydrates, it detangles, it resists humidity and reduces frizz, repairs dry hair and helps prevent breakage and add shine. I literally just use it so that my hair doesn't feel like straw. Really, really, really like this product, and it's super affordable. I bought mine in pennies. I think you can get them anywhere that sells Husk. I just love it on my hair and in my hair after the shower, and like I said, it just leaves my hair a bit smoother. Now obviously if I apply this like on day one hair, my hair is nearly too smooth and slick to curl, so if I know I'm going to be curling my hair after drying it, I won't use it. That's the only thing that I will say about it, because it does leave your hair quite silky and soft. I've got a moisturizer I want to talk about. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer. Love this moisturizer. Favorite moisturizer of 2019 without a doubt. It is one of the best moisturizers I think I've ever used. It doesn't have like any anti-aging properties or any kind of like special gifts within this bottle. It's just an SPF 30 in it and I absolutely love it. I've used it completely up, as you can see. I think I got this in April and it's just gonzo. Kiehl's is a little bit expensive. Definitely if you spend money on skincare, this is a skincare product I really recommend. And actually I have another product I want to talk about from Kiehl's in a mere moment, but that is one of the like my favorite moisturizer. I also have a favorite affordable moisturizer, which is the Daily Hydration Moisturizer from Elf. I use this constantly. Obviously since I've run out of my Kiehl's one, I've been kind of going for this one a little bit more. I need to repurchase the Kiehl's one, but I do really like this moisturizer too. I obviously use like quite expensive skincare products, like I have the Sunday Riley and I've started using Elmez and stuff like that. So I do use quite expensive skincare. I will never ever scrimp on skincare. Like I would like almost nearly get sick in my mouth at the thought of spending €130 on any other product other than a skincare product. So this is just for more affordable when I'm in between purchasing skincare products. And this is also something that I will just throw in my bag if I'm going somewhere that I don't mind if I lose it or anything like that. So like if I'm staying in a hotel for a night or something like that, and I generally don't bring my really expensive skincare because I tend to leave things behind sometimes. It's very annoying, but I would bring something like this. Another skincare product that I really like is the Nivea Daily Essential 1 Minute Urban Detox Mask. I don't know if this was a discovery in 2019 or 2018. I feel like it was 2018 when I went away to London with Nivea and I absolutely fell in love with this face mask. I recently needed a face mask and I ran out and purchased this again. I was like, oh my god. Now I know why I love you so much. On Tuesday I came home. Today's Thursday, so I'm only home 2 days. My skin was really bad from the airplane, from just like the cold air. My skin had broken out. It was my time of the month. It just looked awful. My skin was not great. I applied this mask and when I took it off, I was like, my skin just looks like new skin. Like it just looks so good, and ever since my skin has been super soft and just looking really hydrated and radiant. I think it's all down to this. I have been drinking more water and stuff like that, but I instantly noticed a difference from when I took this mask off, that my skin just looked so good. It's an incredible face mask and it's made with clay and magnolia extracts. It's also great at detoxifying the skin, so if you have lots of congestion in your skin, it's great at doing that. And obviously I wasn't really great at the out skincare when I was away and over Christmas, you know, the whole usual. So my skincare routine kind of a little bit went out the window, but that product really saved my skin whenever I needed it. So another skincare product I want to talk about from Kiels is the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I got this in December, I want to say early December. I've used this nearly every single day, every night, and my skin just looks so good. Like even though I was going through a bit of congestion, hormonal breakouts over Christmas, and my skin wasn't looking great, but anytime I put this on my skin, it just like replenished my skin. It made it look radiant and glowy in the morning, and my skin just looked really good. It's a replenishing elixir, pure essential oils, distilled botanics, visibly restores and the appearance of skin by morning. And it did. It like made my skin just look nicer in the morning. It was just like real refreshed and glowy and fresh skin. Like I don't know how to describe it. You just have to know your own skin and then see a little bit of a difference in it when you apply something like this. So it is again an expensive product, but I feel like it would be worth it, and I'll definitely repurchase this product when I use it up because I just love the way it made my skin look. Oh, I just had to run downstairs, guys. I needed to make a cup of tea. I'm absolutely dying with thirst and I feel like I'm losing my voice, not being able to talk. Like I said, nothing is in any particular order, but the next thing I want to talk about is these wipes. These are from Penneys and the Gently Does It Gentle Facial Cleansing Wipes. Now, I know how bad wipes are for the environment. I understand that, and I also know how bad they are for your skin and they're not great. But in a pinch, they're kind of the only thing that works. I was in concerts during the year and just like out and about and stuff. Like if I needed a wipe for anything, these were the wipes that I went for. Now generally I wouldn't use them to take my makeup off. Like I really try and avoid doing that. But if I forgot makeup remover or something like that and I was away These are what I was using. At some of the concerts, I used them like to clean my hands and stuff like that. They're just really, really great. I had obviously hand sanitizer and stuff, but you know when you're going to the toilet and there's nowhere to clean your hands afterwards, so I just used a wipe. They were just really convenient. Definitely would be an outstanding product of mine for the year. And like I said, I don't use them really on my skin, but I have gone and stayed in my boyfriend's house, or I've stayed in a friend's house, or I've been away for the weekend and I've only brought wipes and completely forgot about makeup remover. And in a pinch, I would use these. So I know they're not like ideal to be using on your face and stuff, but they are definitely a product that I loved in 2019, just for those like needed moments, like not something that I would be using daily or anything like that. I usually use the reusable cleansing wipes or cleansing cloths from Penneys. Love them, but I've talked about them for years. Definitely for wipes, these were great. And I only discovered them in 2019. I think they're running like a new variety that came out from Penneys. You guys know I'm not a big lover of self-tans. It's just my skin type. I'm not great with self-tans. They don't go well with my skin. I tend to break out from them. My eczema's irritated, all that jazz. But in 2019, I did discover a couple of tans that I really, really like. The first one is from Penneys. Can't find it anywhere. I feel like it was all used up and I probably threw it in the bin, but I did a whole video featuring it. It's like one of the best self tans ever. It's so good. It doesn't wear off your skin, it doesn't sweat off, it doesn't transfer to clothes, nothing like that. It was a really, really, really great tan. Absolutely love it. And again, I brought it like everywhere. If I was going off to like the concert for a day and I just wanted a little bit of a tan, or if I was going out over Christmas and I just wanted like a little bit of a bronze, it was what I was using on my skin. But generally day to day I don't wear tans because they just irritate me so much. They make my skin want to itch off. But another brand that I really, really, really enjoyed this year for tans was Loving Tan and the Deluxe Gradual Tan. So this is a gradual tanner. You apply it to your skin. It doesn't really leave any colour or anything like that, but the colour develops over a few days. It doesn't transfer and you don't sweat it off in bed at night. It doesn't like stain your sheets or anything like that. It's really, really great. This is a dark colour, so it's for medium to dark skin tones, naturally olive colour. The colour is what I actually really like about it. It's not too orangey. I don't like orangey tans. I just don't like the appearance of self-tan at all. I really don't like it. And years ago I was obsessed with tans, but then you'd see like marks on my hands from where I had tan and like on my elbows and stuff, whereas now I just go au naturel because it's just it just can look dirty. Each to their own. Like if you love self tans, it's fine, like that's each to their own, but it's just not my cup of tea. I'm very, very fortunate that my skin is relatively sallow enough anyway. Like I'm an NC 35 naturally in MAC, so I mean I'm not exactly very, very pale. I'm not really, really deep. I'm just right in the middle, and it's great because I don't really need self tans. My natural skin tone on me personally, I just prefer it. Anyway, that's a great tan if you do want a gradual tan. And then if you want something instant but long lasting, I definitely recommend the Pear by Vogue Williams. Now, I don't know if they've discontinued this because it was in Penneys, and then the last time it was in Penneys, they were taking it off the market or taking off the shelves and they were reducing it. So I don't know if she's coming out with like different formula or different packaging or something, or if the line has been discontinued altogether. But I really, really enjoyed this tan, and there's so many tans out there that I've used that are crap, and like why they're discontinuing this, I don't know. It makes me kind of sad. But anyway, the instant dark tan is great. So the instant one that comes in this packaging, it comes in also in 3 different shades. So it comes in a medium, a dark, and an ultra dark. I use dark, but I probably should have gotten the ultra dark, but this is just the one that I got sent. And then I have a lotion, a self-tanning lotion in dark as well. So there's a lotion, there's the instant tan, and then it comes in a foam as well. They're all in the dark shade and they're just so nice on my skin. They give my skin tone more of a natural tan that you would get in the sun versus like that kind of orange undertone that you would get with some gradual tanners or instant tanners or whatever. I love the undertone of it, so that's what I was kind of like trying to get at there. And then finally from tans, I really like the James Reid Gradual Tanner. This is a water tan, as in like it's a water, you mist it on and you don't really notice it and then it develops. I use this mostly for my face. And I will literally spray this onto a brush first, and then I'll use the brush to apply it to my skin because you can't really see it. So I wouldn't just be going in spraying it everywhere because you'll probably get it in your hair and eyebrows and lip hair, or maybe like around here and stuff, and it might just cling. So I usually use a brush to blend it in, and it looks fantastic. I haven't used it actually on my body ever because I use it on my face mostly. But if you have used this on your body, what do you think of it? This is my second one of these this year. I had like a smaller miniature one I got in like a glossy box or something like that, and then I went out and bought the full size, and I really, really like it. Oh, sorry, there's one more tan product. I feel like this product I probably talked about last year, but I'm going to talk about it again. It's from Bondi Sands, and it's the Glow Matte All Day Tan. I love this. I actually feel like I'm nearly out of it. Probably need to repurchase this product. It's a great tanning product. Yeah, we're nearly all out. Great tanning product. Gives you this gorgeous instant tan that washes off, and it does not stain your bed sheets or your clothes or transfers or anything like that. I really, really, really like this. And my final hair care product, I should have kind of kept this when I was talking about the hair products, but anyway, is the Super Soft Kids from Schwarzkopf. I know this is like a kids detangling spray, but I use this to detangle my extensions. So obviously I have extensions in my hair, and they can tend to get like matted. Not so much the bond-in ones, which I have, they're keratin bonds. There's some of them there at the back. But if I am brushing my hair out, I don't want to like pull or snag on the hair extensions, so I want them to detangle or like to be able to brush out easily. So I will spray this from about here downwards and like brush out the lengths, and then I'll just brush the top like easily. But it's really great. Like I said, it's for kids, but I find that it works great in my extensions and detangling them, and so that they don't like pull or that I feel like I'm tugging my hair out. I'm going to talk about some body scents that I love this year. The first ones are from Pink, and the other one is from Victoria's Secret. Pink Power, oh my god, this smells so good. The essence in it are fluffy vanilla and bright futures. I love the body scents from Victoria's Secret. They're just amazing. Oh, this one, oh, this smells heavenly. I need to spray it on me now. Oh, it smells so good. I brought this with me to Rome, and it just reminds me of Rome, and I got it just before I went to Rome, just before Christmas. Absolutely obsessed with this. And then the other scent is Victoria's Secret Pure Seduction. So I love Warm and Cozy from Pink. It's my favourite scent. I've used it for years and years and years and years. And I just tried something different this year with Pink Power. I really like that. I know I got like a miniature one, but it was more for like traveling or throwing in my handbag. But this one is one that I just spray on myself every single morning, and I love the scent of it. One of my best friends, Jenna, wears this as well, so every time I smell it I think of her as well. And oh, it's just a gorgeous scent. It's a bit different now to the Pink Power. This one is juiced plum crushed freesia, so it's more of like a fruity florally scent versus that one, which is more obviously vanilla, and like there's something warm and woody about that one. And this one's definitely lighter and fresher. This is a gorgeous scent, and look, I've used up so much of it already because I just spray this constantly. It's a gorgeous body scent. Love it. And then a perfume that's outstanding to me in 2019 would definitely have to be this one from Kiehl. This is the Vanilla 28. I absolutely love vanilla scents. Like all my perfumes, oh my god, all my perfumes have this kind of scent. I got this in March, and it's super expensive, so I've just been kind of like, oh, don't use too much of it. I think it's like 100 and something euro for, well, this is a 100ml bottle. This is an expensive perfume. I was fortunate enough to get sent to me. I'm really, really, really grateful for Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty actually makes Kiehl, if I didn't mention that. So I'm really, really grateful to the PR people at Huda Beauty for sending that to me. It's like my favourite scent ever. I love it so much. Cannot get enough of it. I just am using it super sparingly because I just don't want to waste out of it because it's so good. And then lastly, I just want to talk about some lashes. So I really, 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 really like the Morphe lashes and the Hypnotic lashes from 2019. I wore them quite a lot. I have no left. I have none left. I wore my last pair when I was away in Rome, and I just discarded them then when I came back because I kind of wore them to death. But I was also into more like subtle lashes as well this year. I loved the Luxe lashes from Penneys. They're like €2.50 or €3, but they're quite full. This is them. They're the ones from Penneys that come in the white packaging. That's the ones I'm wearing right now, so they're quite full, and like obviously I wouldn't wear them on a day-to-day basis. They're more so for like filming purposes. Like I wouldn't be wearing these like anywhere else other than if I was filming or maybe going on a night out. But even still, I kind of prefer more subtle lashes now. I used to be into my big, like, hello, I'm wearing lashes, but now I'm more into like kind of subtle ones. So the other ones that I really like that are from Penneys also are the Eye Envy. They're $3.50 and they're in the So Wispy style, so they look like that, and they're my favorite lashes just for more natural looking lashes and something quite elegant and like just like I've long lashes naturally kind of look, but even though they're clearly strip lashes. But I really like these. And then the other ones that I've just been obsessed with for years and years, but I don't think I've ever mentioned, are the House of Lashes Allura Light Lashes. They look like that, and I've loved these for so long, like obsessed with these, but I just never talk about them because they're just kind of a random thing to talk about. But that's why we have a miscellaneous favorites now, so we can talk about those things. I think the final thing I want to talk about is my hair curler for this year. I purchased this at the end of 2018. I'm gonna say maybe around November, December. So realistically, this has been the only hair tool I've been using in 2019 to curl my hair. I have a couple of new me hair curlers, but this is my favorite one. I don't actually know the name of it, the model or name of it, but I know it's the 32 millimeter barrel, so it's quite big, but it gives me these waves almost, whereas the smaller barrels give more like of a tighter curl. I will link it down below because it has been my favorite hair curler all year. If I'm curling my hair, this is probably the only hair curler that I will use, and I just love the effect of my curls that I get from using the hair curler. Just really love it. Anyway, I'm going to move on to songs first, and then we'll talk about some series that I've been loving and some podcasts. So I think for this year, my favorite music, I'm just going to go to Spotify because it'll kind of like give it to you a little bit more. One of my favorite songs, I can't play any of the songs, so I'm kind of annoyed because I will be demonetized. But one of my favorite songs, which I'll leave a link to below, is Sign, and it's from SYFN, which is 7 years from now, and the song is called Sign. I absolutely adore that song. Like, there's nothing I like as much as that song. Another song that I really loved in 2019 was Bongo by KB. Again, I'll link it below. Bicep as well, Aura. Love that song. And I think Bicep are from Belfast, I believe. See if there's nothing else. Tones and I, Dance Monkey. Oh, I kind of wore that out in September and I was like so over that. Also, musicians from 2019 that I really loved. Arizona. If you have never heard of the band Arizona, you need to. Walking on Cars, like definitely like a standout group for me. Taylor Swift's music, loved her new album and stuff like that came out. I went to see Mumford & Sons. They were amazing, but I discovered Dermot Kennedy when I went to Mumford & Sons, and oh my god, I'm just obsessed with Dermot Kennedy. He is such a great Irish musician. He's amazing. I went to see Gavin James this year, so I will say that Gavin James is definitely an outstanding musician of 2019. So a lot of kind of like Irish artists there as well. Sorry, The Weeknd, massive. Loved The Weeknd in 2019, but I love him all the time. My Spotify wrap up was definitely the most music I think I've listened to in years. I listened to 30,421 minutes of music in 2019. Wow, that's incredible. In fairness, I got my new car in 2019, so I was driving everywhere. So that's probably why. And that is definitely a favourite of mine as well, my cars. I'm going to briefly skim over a few series that I really enjoyed this year. Outstanding series to me, definitely You. I loved that, and I only discovered it in like maybe April. I started watching the first season and I watched it in like 2 days. I literally was glued to it. I don't think I did anything for 2 days but watch You. I loved Suits. I started watching that this year. So my boyfriend and I really got into Power this year, and we were watching a lot of that. Game of Thrones, because disappointment of 2019 series wise. Not like a big series watcher person, because I just find like, I don't have time to be watching it. But then once I start watching a series, I'm like, yeah, I really am a series watcher, because I like to binge watch things. Like, I hate waiting for like the new episode to come out. I have to binge watch things, so I usually wait for series to finish before I will start watching them. I watched an awful lot of Black Mirror as well this year. I discovered that late 2018, I want to say, and then I kind of like watched the whole series in 2019 and I loved it. And then the new series of Black Mirror came out and I wasn't that keen on it. I watched a lot of like rerun things, so I watched an awful lot of Louis Theroux this year, a lot of Friends. I rewatched The Hills this year. The Office. Oh, something else I discovered this year was Mad Men. I really liked Mad Men. Friends. So they were kind of like my main series this year. Movies, I mean, I love most movies, but like It was definitely one of my favorite movies of this year. I know most people are probably like, oh my god. And I know it falls into 2020, but I'm just going to include it anyway. The Gentleman. I loved that movie. I went to see that with my boyfriend last week and it was just so good. So I know it's technically not 2019, but it did come out like on the 31st of December or something like that. So I'm going to include that. Anyway, movies, I literally will rewatch stuff that I watched before and then watch new things. Movies, I watch constantly, so it's very hard for me to narrow it down. But I'm going to talk a little bit about podcasts because that is something I was really into this year. I am a huge crime fan, like true crime fan. I absolutely love true crime. Since I was young, I remember my parents bought me a forensic science book when I was about 11 or 12, like probably way too young to be reading into all the stuff about it and how like the forensic scientists work and about crime scenes and how they like break it down. Jack the Ripper was a big major part of it, and then like they talked about like John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, talked about Dennis Nielsen in it and a lot of serial killers, and I was kind of like interested in them. Jeffrey Dahmer was major, so I kind of got interested in serial killers at a very young age. I know that sounds so weird. I find their psyche but kind of like fascinating because it's just so crazy. The Moors murders, I remember being really interested in them as well when I was quite young. So true crime is definitely something I'm very interested in. But this year I discovered a whole load of podcasts because I'm driving quite a lot. Podcasts are great for me just to throw on the car. Let's say I'm like going into town, or if I'm going down to friends, because some of my friends live in different parts of Ireland, so I'm going visit them. I just like to listen to a podcast. I won't listen to it if there's anyone else in the car, but definitely alone, or if I'm even cleaning my room, anything. I just generally have like a podcast on in the background, or if I'm cooking or anything like that. The podcast that I found that I absolutely love is Crime Junkie. That's like my favorite podcast that I found of this year. Another one that I really like is Sword and Scale. Absolutely amazing. Men's Rhea is an Irish one and I really enjoyed that. And then I also really liked The Minds of Madness and then the Mile Higher podcast because I love Kendall Ray on YouTube, sorry but itchy nose, and she and her husband do podcasts and I just really like them. So they're kind of like my main ones. What Makes a Killer is another one that's really good. So they just did a topic on Peter Tobin today. Actually, it just came out, so I'm actually going to go and listen to that after this video while I'm just cleaning up after the mess that I have made from all of my favorites of the year, because I've just kind of like thrown stuff everywhere, so I need to clean up. That's basically all my miscellaneous favorites for the year. I don't think I have like a favorite memory and stuff. I have like loads of them. Like I absolutely loved Christmas in 2019. It was like the best Christmas that we've ever had because my nanny was well for the first time in a long time because the year before she had a heart attack and stuff like that, and it was my first Christmas with Paddy, my boyfriend, and we just had a lovely Christmas together. It was just a first for a lot of things. Bought my new car. I just had like a really great year. Like there was just lots of really great things that happened in the year to me, like a couple of milestones, a couple of good things that happened. I went to loads of concerts as well, which was great, and I got to spend so much time with my friends this year. I think 2019 was the most I've spent with my friends since we were like teenagers. It's so good. It was just a really great year. So I'm just super looking forward to 2020 because if it's anything to go by 2019, it will be phenomenal. And I'm super excited to start it. I hope you guys had a fantastic 2019. You're looking forward to 2020 and I will see you all in my next video. I love you guys so much and I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Let me know some of your miscellaneous favorites. I'd love to know more podcasts that you guys like, especially if they're true crime, or any series that you guys are into that you think I might like, or if there's anything that you think that I might enjoy that you enjoy, let me know in the comment section down below. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.